Hello and welcome to another Warcraft 3 audio commentary casting things of things. I really need to have a better introduction. I'm going to come up with one day and it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to love it. But anyway, in the meantime, let's go ahead and introduce our players for this game. We do have Cow51 spawning as the red human on the lower left side of the map, allied with Scamp1 spawning as the red orc up in the upper left side of the map versus Fly spawning as the yellow orc on the upper right side of the map, and allied with Forever Ted spawning as the yellow undead in the lower left side of the map. Wait, did I get these right? No, I think I just had those all backwards. Cow51 is on the left, Scamp's on the left, Fly's on the right, and Ted's on the right. I don't know, I think I get confused sometimes with those. It's really difficult. Left and right is not the easiest of things. Believe it or not, it's actually a very difficult thing, a very difficult metric to measure things by, directions. That is because it's relative, you know, it's very relative. Not necessarily in Warcraft 3 games, because of course left and right's always the same. But, you know, in life, it's like that saying, everything is relative, and even if I don't agree with that entirely, I will say that left and right are usually relative, so whatever. Anyway, so the point is let's introduce these heroes. We do have Fly coming in with a Farseer as his first hero. Of course, Fly is a very good Farseer user. Scamp, again, with the Blade Master over here for Cow51, going to go ahead and get that Archmage out and begin to militia creep out his Goblin Laboratory. Of course, that is a very good camp to get. You can get a Tome of Experience and get up to level 2 from one single creep camp. You creep that out very fast. As you can see, he's already pretty much halfway through this creep, while Ted's hero is only halfway out. But we do see now that Fly is going to go ahead and have that Farseer out, but there's no way he's going to be able to get over there in time. This looks like Ted's doing a fairly standard Fiend build here, which means he's going to be getting some Fiends out right about now. He's going to go ahead and actually put up the Nerubian Tower before he gets his first Fiend out, or, oh, before he puts up his second Fiend. There's the first Fiend. I was like, that's kind of a very fast timing. But no, that makes more sense. Getting that Nerubian Tower up with that first Fiend out and delaying your second Fiend is actually not a bad idea in a 2v2. It's actually not a bad idea when you think you're going to be harassed a lot. But if you're for Scamp1, he's not actually going to go harass Ted. He's actually going to be creeping out this null camp with no problem. It's going to be very low on HP on both these units when he's done with this, but he does have a very forward chop. However, what you may not have expected was to be harassed by a Farseer, which is going to come in here and do a fair amount of damage. Going to try to pick off this Grunt as he chases it. As you can see now that Scamp's saying, well, you know what, I'm going to run that Grunt away. I'm not going to try to go save it. I'll let my ally save it, Cow51. Maybe try to run that into Cow51's base. Of course, there is an issue. If he tries to run that into Cow51's base, then Fly goes into those bases and will be able to work on the peasants. Instead, though, we do see this just running away, and as you can see, there's really not a lot else going on the map right now. We do see, of course, Ted is over here just creeping out, using one of Fly's grunts, and over here we're going to see actually Scamp coming into Fly's base. Will he be able to actually get any kind of a real harass off? Probably not. He probably will just cause the peon to go into a burrow. Yes, indeed, there is. You could kill this one. This one is trapped. Now, nicely done. Nicely trapping that peon, using the trees to block him. Gonna go ahead and pick up level 2 that way, so that's nice. It's 25 experience, and of course, that is a lot of wood that's going to be lacking for Fly at this point. Over here, we're going to see that Fly is in here, and in Cow51's base picks off a peon. I think he's killed 2 peons so far. There's a militia that is out now trying to do something to this Farseer, but it's not really going to do a lot. He's just going to die and take a fair amount of damage in the process. We do have a bunch of militia being just mismanaged, perhaps, out here. I mean, I'm not sure why they're over there just standing around, but either way they are. Over here, we're going to see that Ted's actually coming into Fly's base to help defend it, because we do see that Scamp1 as well as Cow51 has brought their armies over here to try to do something to really try to lock down Fly's base, and it looks like that may very well happen. As you can see, one of Fly's burrows is down, or not down, I'm sorry, about to go down. And yes, down it goes right now, but we will see a footman taking some punishment for taking down that burrow, and it should go down right there. Yes, indeed. Of course, no experience was actually picked up for Fly or Ted for that, because it was picked off by a burrow. And we will see it looks like the Blade Master trying to take out this Crypt Fiend, but of course there's a level 1 coil to heal that. Of course, it's not a very helpful coil, but down goes one of the Fiends. You see a dust going off onto that Blade Master as he tries to run away, and a surround was on Cow51's Archmage. I didn't actually notice that by Fly. Nicely use of his grunts. Going to force the TP out, and now we're also going to see Scamp TPing out as well. So they only lost really a Fiend, I believe, and 2 burrows in that fight. Not too bad. They're going to go ahead and actually maybe be able to pick off this water element, will give it a little bit of experience. Let's just see if that happens, or will the burrow get the last hit? Looks like they're going to get the experience. Nicely done. We do have Scamp's grunt chilling out right here. Will that be found in time to actually surround it? Probably not. Scamp is now microing that and is going to be able to just do a little bit of harass with that. Maybe try to cancel a salve or clarity or salve. I'm about to get surrounded, actually. Will he get surrounded on that? Very, very close. No, it looks like he's going to be able to get away from that. But here we do see now that Kow 51's army as well as Scamp's army coming right back in. Looks like that was no mistake to leave it there. It's like, I just want to make sure that I can come right back in and continue my harass, even though we both TP'd out. We're going to see that Fly has done a fair amount of damage, but really not too much. Just trying to take out the shot, but it's not really going to happen. He's trying to run away over here back towards his base at this point. We're going to see one of those burrows has been canceled or killed, one of the two, and now they're trying to take out both of these burrows for Fly. And this is the way they wanted that harass to work out last game, perhaps. They definitely want to be able to do as much harass as possible. That is what their team is kind of doing. They're going very heavy on tier 1s. And it's, of course, if you're met with very heavy tier 1s when you do this, it's going to be very difficult. But in this case, Fly did not do a very heavy tier 1. And we will see, of course, Scamp doing that heavy tier 1 harass. And it looks like Scamp is at his base going ahead and picking up that bestiary, putting up the War Mill. Of course, he is tier 2 at this point. You're going to see Fly's Farce here taking a bit of damage over here, but perhaps trying to pick some units off. Going to go ahead and use a healing salve. It's being chased by a Windwalked Blade Master. He is tier 2 at this point. Down goes him to a critical strike, as well as that 40 damage backstab. 94 damage from that critical strike actually hurts quite a bit. That Blade Master has some nice items. Claws attack +6, Boots of Quel'Tha Laws, which is +6 agility, as well as the Gloves of Haste. So that's crazy good. Kow 51 coming in here with the Beastmaster. Let's look over here at Ted's base real quick. We can see he's got about to get the Lich out. Looks like he's tier 2, and there goes the Slaughterhouse being placed down as well. Some people might have found that a little bit annoying, but the fight, it was a bit of a lull as far as I'm concerned. It's not really true. I spent a little bit longer on that base than I should have, sorry. But anyway, we do see Kow 51 coming in here, as well as Scamp just trying to do some damage. We do see a Clarity is being used on that Death Knight, going to give him a fair amount of mana before it gets canceled. And of course, that is 100 mana over 30 seconds if it does not get canceled, and it does get canceled whenever you take damage on your Death Knight. You're going to see him, if he was level 3, this would be much better for him, but he's not level 3. He's very, very close to level 3. He needs to get a couple more unit kills before he hits level 3, and of course, level 3 will give him level 2 Death Coil, which will allow his Fiends to become much more survivable and give him a much stronger nuke. We're going to go ahead and see him backing up into the back of Fly's base, going to be able to TP onto the outside part of the base as well. Near this shop, needs to go ahead and do something. Going to go ahead and speed scroll away while he needs to go ahead and use these healing salves up on these units over here. You're going to see Scamp actually has a Peon who might actually cancel some damage here. No, or cancel some salves, but not going to happen actually. Here we do see Fly just trying to do his best to do something here. He gets surrounded on that Farce here. Will he TP out? He's going to TP to his base, probably over here again, very close to the shop to buy a healing potion of healing. No, just going to TP down here. And he does have the healing salve being used right now. Will he get that canceled? Hopefully not for his sake. But there is a Torn Chieftain on the way out right now. But this damage is a lot of damage coming in from Scamp and Kow. And we even see Scamp actually throwing down a Voodoo Lounge. At this point, some cool beasts are now chasing on this Farce here, trying to do some damage. Down goes the Lich. This is not looking good. But there is level 3 has been picked up for the Death Knight. But again, he doesn't really have a lot of mana right now. He's down to about 120 mana after that coil right there, and he's just going to have some issues with dealing with this army here. But we do see Fly and Ted putting up a very resilient fight. But again, there's just so many units from Kow. They have summons now. They do have both of their second heroes out. We do see Ted has some Fiends coming in here from the back. Does he have a double crypt? No, he just kind of had some Fiends coming in from the back. 3 Fiends coming in to reinforce this fight. Maybe they were queued to the wood or something. I'm not sure. But either way, we're going to see that Torn Chieftain is out stomping the Blade Master, trying to prevent him from killing that Farseer, but the Farseer does go down once again. A Raider has ensnared one of Ted's Fiends, and now Ted is really in trouble here trying to defend this, but we will see a nice War Stomp hitting all of those units down there at the bottom of this fight. Maybe try to kill this Blade Master. This Blade Master, again, is so strong right now, just doing so much damage. As you can see, he's just critting for 165. That means he took level 2 crit. He still has only level 1 Windwalk, but in a fight like this, you don't have to walk around. You just have to be doing as much damage as possible, and that Blade Master is scary right now. We do see there's a Coda Beast coming in from Scamp. That Beastmaster chasing this army. We're going to back away now. That Coda Beast is not going to go down to 2 grunts or to 2 Fiends and a Death Knight, not very quickly at any rate. You can see a speed scroll in from Scamp trying to take down some of these Fiends, perhaps even the Blade Master, or the Death Knight. I mean, the Death Knight actually does not have any kind of way to get out of this fight. He's hexed, he's ensnared. Down he goes to 192 damage, even with the Frost Armor. Ouch. There's really not a lot that you can do to that, and it looks like that's probably a GG being called in Chinese. I'm not sure exactly what that says in Chinese. If you can read Chinese and you'd like to translate it, go ahead, but I have no idea what that says. I'm gonna guess it's something along the lines of holy crap, look at that Blade Master. But anyway, that's game 2, and so this is a best of 3, which means there's one more game. You can click right here at any point in time to go ahead and watch that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's one of those games where it's like, man, it looks like, honestly, Ted+Fly kind of got dominated in that game. Kind of a reversal of what happened in game 1. So a fairly even matchup right now, and we're going to see game 3 hopefully going to be the best of the series, and that's what I've been told. I've been told game 3 is the best in the series. It is a gold crown on replays.net, so you don't want to miss out, and just go ahead and click this little annotation, and that'll take you right to it. So I'll see you guys there.